welcome back to my video. It's so glad to see you again. So today's talk will be about group discussion. So talking about group discussion, this is actually a task given by my lecturer for the subject ORC in academic context, and it's a little bit weird to do it individually, so let's just spare the weirdness. Group discussion is like group, so it consists of two or more people. So personally, I ideally said it's supposed to be 4% to 5% maximum in a group, and the discussion must be talking about a problem, things that recently happened in the environment, and there should be solutions also. And to summarize, and the topic for our little discussion today is about virtual reality in schools. So it's going to be half group discussion and half explanations. So in a group discussion, we have the first person who opens up the discussion. We call it chairperson. So this chairperson is not just doing his job or her job as the opener, but also the closer. He or she have to make a summarization of what they have discussed. But first, let me tell you a bit about how to open up a discussion. First, there is an expression to open a discussion formally. It's supposed to be, let's start our discussion, let's begin our discussion, or probably informally you can say let's talk about. So here is the example. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start at our discussion today talking about virtual reality for schools. And then as a chairperson, you have to ask which of the members of the group will have to speak up first. So you have to ask for their opinion, and the expression should be like this: what do you think about? What do you guys think about virtual reality being applied in schools? And then the member should answer, in my way of view, or in my opinion, or informally you can say, the way I see it. Here is one of the examples. In my view, virtual reality is very crucial in the development of the technology, especially in education world, and so on. So there will be someone who will be agree on your opinion, or someone that might be disagree with your opinion. So each of these agree and disagreeing has their own role. So the expression, some of the expressions are just I think so too, I couldn't agree more, I strongly agree. And for disagreeing, you can say that I'm afraid I can't agree, or I don't quite agree with the statement. So there have to be more explanation why you disagree or why you agree with the explanation or the opinion that the first speaker spoke. When someone is actually disagreeing with you, you might have to explain yourself as of why you believe that your statement is true or statement is correct. So the expressions are, let me explain, or allow me to explain. When you're talking about virtual reality, you're actually having more experience rather than in your real-time experience. Of course, it's not real, but it could give you a better view of understanding, or you can do some practices in the virtual world which you can actually do in real life. So that's for the giving an explanation. And then sometimes you have to balance your arguments. It's called balancing arguments. And so the expressions like, on the other hand, even though I say that virtual reality is supposed to be benefit more to us, there is still a downside to this virtual reality. Like you said before, the students won't have any real experience in doing things. They just do it virtually. It means it's just fictional. Then after doing that balancing arguments, after getting hit up a little bit, and you just getting a solution for the topic. You have to close the discussion, but before that you have to make a summarizations of what you have discussed before. It's called summing up. So the example is taking everything into consideration. Virtual reality is actually very good for us in education, especially in giving us more practical ability, and it could be saving up space, so you don't have to actually go to school or something. You just can do it from your home. But then you have there is a downside to this virtual reality too. It means that you're lacking in the real experience. You don't have a real physics to touch anything. It means that you have to still practicing in real life, even though you have practiced in the virtual. But being in a virtual reality means that you have a better understanding and practicing, so at least you get the basics. So that's a little bit thing about group discussion, and you can apply it anywhere, especially in your group discussion in your school, in your college. And I hope this discussion will help you a lot, and because of course learning about this group discussion topic, it's actually helped me a lot too. So there has been times that you have to make a discussion, but then our lecturer said that you are too informal, you have to make it formally, and well, that's just the standard. So I hope this could be a good lesson for you, and I will see you again in the next video of mine. See you, bye bye.